Causeway, a new drama film now premiering on Apple Plus, starring Jennifer Lawrence. Any film that has Jennifer Lawrence in it, count me in. What were my thoughts on this film? Well, stick around and find out. So Causeway is about a U.S. soldier that suffers a traumatic brain injury in Afghanistan, and she has to come home and adjust to life at home. And it stars Jennifer Lawrence and Brian Tyree Henry, and is directed by Lila Nudgebauer. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm really sorry if I mispronounced that name. The film, it really is a slower kind of film. It doesn't have a big score to it. It basically has this woman that is really struggling to be at home. She's trying to really find out what she wants to do with life. She really wants to go back to Afghanistan. She's on all this different medications, and she's seeing this therapist and this doctor, and she's just trying to get to the normal life that she normally goes by, and that's being in the army. Meanwhile, she meets this other guy named James. He is a mechanic who is going to fix up her car, and they befriend each other, and they both have suffered a lot of traumatic stressors in their life, gone through some traumatic situations, and they have an understanding of each other. I will say in this film, though, it's not a big action kind of film. It doesn't have a lot of crazy events unfolding. It's a big character study between two characters that kind of share the similar characteristics of where they're going through these traumatic stressors in their life. And a lot of times this film, it tries to have some symbolism. For instance, Jennifer Lawrence's character, she is cleaning pools, and she really loves to swim in a pool. That is her release to relaxation and to get the stressors off her mind. And by inviting this man to be in her life and just kind of calm her and ease her, when he is invited into the pool with Jennifer Lawrence, this is kind of her opening up to him. And I think a lot of times this really relates to life situations in real life. We all want to be accepted. We all are kind of struggling to find our way in life, try to find what makes us happy, and try to find who makes us happy and who can really understand us. And I think this film, it really tackles those subjects. You're trying to find somebody that really relates to you. You have all these different problems and you want to get them out. So you have to have that buddy to really get them out. And that's why a lot of times, not just platonic relationships, but also loving relationships, it really helps us as individuals grow and to branch out and to feel like we have a sense of belonging. And a lot of times when we go here on YouTube and we watch videos and we watch reviews like this, we want to know that somebody else shares the same opinion as we do. And if we find that, we have that satisfaction. And I think this movie, it tackles those kind of subjects because for Jennifer Lawrence's character, she's really at a loss. And so is Brian Tyree Henry's character. So they're connecting on a level that makes them comfortable with each other and that understanding of each other. And throughout this film, they have that struggle because there's some fighting. And we all fight. We fight with our best friend, our mother, our father, whoever the person may be. We're not always going to have that relationship that is always agreeable. We're going to have our disagreements. We're going to have our fights. We're going to make mistakes in life. We're going to have different things that we come across in life that we don't know how to handle. And we're going to say things we don't mean. And that's really what this film is trying to tackle. It tackles a lot of life struggles. It tackles things where we're not really sure of a situation. There's certain situations in this film where they're unsure of what they want to do. They're unsure of how they want to proceed and how they want their future to be. And that's really, I think, where as humans, where we're always trying to determine something, even when we're in our 30s, our 40s, our 50s, when we're younger. We're always changing something in our mind, changing something that we want to make better in our lives, or something that we want to maybe do less of, or something we want to do more of. And I think this film, it also tackles that as well. I don't really have any negatives that I can really say about this film, but I think it's one of those films that it doesn't have a lot of rewatch value. I think it has that important life lesson that we're trying to get through life here, and you have these struggles. And I think even though this is not the most eventful film and it doesn't have some crazy score or a lot of events that make you go ooh or ah, it's just more so you're watching these two characters kind of unfold in their life and trying to figure out their life. So I would give a score of this film a 3.5 out of 5. I think it's a good one-time watch. Maybe I might watch it again at some point. I don't think it's something that I would buy like on physical media if it ever came out, but I think it's a solid film for what the message it's trying to portray. Jennifer Lawrence, she looks good on screen. She always does. And I think both actor and actress here, they play a really big role in trying to calculate this movie to keep going. And that's really all I can ask for. As I said, not a big eventful movie, but it's a movie that if you're really into trying to watch two characters try to figure out their own life, even though they're kind of confused on how they want to figure this out and what they really are going to do and what their next steps are, I think that you will enjoy this film. But thank you guys for watching this review. Let me know in the comments, did you like this film? Did you hate it? Was it kind of meh? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching this review as always, and I will see you guys on my next review.